Hey guys, so I decided that I'm going to start doing weekly vlogs. I know I wanted to do some vlogging over the spring. That never really happened after Vlogmas because life got hectic and I was like, no, my life isn't interesting right now. But I just kind of decided I'm going to start vlogging again, and so I am. I was actually going to start vlogging yesterday because yesterday was Sunday and today is Monday, but I just didn't because I didn't do anything interesting. I went to work. I have a job now, so that's cool. I went to work and I worked like four and a half hours or something like that. And then I came home and I was very, very tired and I rehearsed my songs for juries, which were today. So now it's like, I don't know, like 8:30 p.m. So kind of fail at vlogging once again. Oh, there's some people trying to get them out. I like to try to respect people's privacy. If they don't want to be in a video, then I try not to make them be in a video. Oh, and so today I had my juries and I had my sophomore proficiencies. So those are kind of a big deal at my school. Basically, the outcome of them decides whether you can stay performance emphasis or not. I don't know if they can kick you out of the program. I suspect that they could if they really wanted to. But I think it's more of like a hard suggestion, like if they think that your sophomore proficiency jury went really poorly, they would be like, maybe performance isn't for you, and suggest that you switch to music business or recording arts. So I had that today, and I think it went okay. My first two songs went really, really well. And in my third song, they chose Maps by Maroon 5, and I started switching the lyrics in the verse, and then on my last chorus, I don't know what happened, but I could not remember the words at all, so I was just stuck there singing "Now I'm following the map that leads to you" for like 10 measures, maybe 30 seconds. I'm not really sure. It was pretty bad, that last little bit, and it sucked that that was my last song that I sang because I think I could have come back from it a little bit stronger. The other two songs I sang, I went in with Pompeii, and how our juries work is you get to, I might have explained this in Vlogmas, but I can't remember. You get to choose your first song that you come in, and with normal juries you only do 2 songs, so they pick the other piece. And I think last semester I only had to 6 songs, maybe 7, I'm not sure. This semester I'd have 8 songs prepared. I got to come in with 1, and then they picked 2 because it was like my proficiencies. However, I don't think I did poorly enough that they're gonna be like, performance isn't for you, but they're gonna be like, you really messed up those lyrics, and I'm gonna be like, I know, trust me. Or they might not mention it at all, because I know that my freshman year, I literally lost my voice in the middle of my jury. Like, I was singing, it was going fine, and then nothing was even phonating. Like, just nothing was coming out at all in like a 5 or 6 note range, and they didn't mention it at all, because it's very obvious that like all of a sudden my voice gave out. So, I don't really know. We'll see when I get my stuff back what they say about it. So yes. Also, before I end this clip, I guess, I have filmed a little bit of like little teeny tiny clips from earlier today. I just didn't record an intro, so this is probably going to go before. So it's not going to be chronological, but that should be okay. And then, yeah, so I did my juries, and then I watched Jake's content creation class. Their final was to perform the little like play that they wrote, so they performed that, and me and like one of the other professors, excuse me, at our university like sat in, and it was kind of awkward because it was like the only other student. But it was really good. It was cool. It was a cool idea. So then after that I went home for a short while, took a little bit of a nap, and then I took Jake to rehearsal because he's in another play right now. We just closed Avenue Q. I'll probably speak on that more later. And then I think he's gonna come over later tonight So I was like, okay, well, I'll drop you for rehearsal and then I'll go to the mall. So that's what I did. I basically just window shopped. I've never like really scoured this entire mall. It's huge. It actually reminds me of another mall from my home state. It's not from my hometown, but we would go there when we went to dance competitions, and the way this mall is set up is like very, very similar in like the architecture and the design. Like it's kind of woodsy and things like that, and the way the food court is set up to like the bottom floor, it looks exactly the same, except for there's like an American Eagle on the left instead of a Victoria's Secret, so I was kind of tripping out. But yes. Oh, so back to Avenue Q, because this is gonna be a rambly clip. We closed May 2nd. We opened April 23rd. We had some really good crowds. We had one crowd that was kind of quiet, but I think they did really enjoy it. I was a bad idea bear. And it actually ended up being really, really fun. It allowed me to kind of explore comedy more. I kind of tend to like more dramatic shows or like dark comedies, I suppose. I'm not really sure. So, but this is like a pretty straight comedy. And it allowed me to kind of like practice improvising and ad-libbing in a very safe way because I was given a character. So it was very easy to ad-lib within the character instead of just like within an improv game. I'm not the best at improv. It really intimidates me, and that's something that like holds me back from taking acting classes because I know that they're gonna want me to improvise and I'm just not good at it. But I also know that like to get better at acting, I should probably try to take like an acting class, but I'm also kind of at the mindset of like the best way to learn is to do. So I don't know if I've reached my peak of that sort of a motto, but that's kind of what I'm going with right now. So alrighty, I think I am going to go and then pick up Jake from rehearsal. It's not over yet, but I don't know this area very well, and I don't want to take the interstate to it, so I think I'm going to try and find a back road, so this could be really interesting. Alright, I'll see you later.
We'll go down and then we'll try to, again, take a lift.
Yeah, going on the other thing. Okay.
Do you want to be on?
Yes.
Up straight.
Here you go.
And what are you doing, Jake?
Making pancakes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yum. Hey guys, it's Tuesday right now and it is 6:11 p.m. and I've done a little bit of vlogging, little clips of like the lunch that me and Jake made. We made breakfast for lunch at like 2 p.m. because we're lazy and didn't want to eat until then, so that's that. And I still look gross because our water is out, so I haven't been able to shower today. I really hope it's back by tomorrow because I want to shower. I also want to work out, so I kind of want to know that I'll be able to take a shower before I work out. So that's kind of that. Hey guys, it's now Wednesday, May 13th, and the water just came back on, and I was really desperate to be clean because I shower every day. I have to wash my hair every day. And so we didn't have hot water, we just had cold water. So I have cleaned my body with like a washcloth a few times and some soap, and so that feels decently clean. It's usually just my hair that gets gross after a day, and so then I was gonna try and do it in the sink, but my faucet isn't tall enough to do that, so I just turned on the shower and dunked my head in it because it was far too cold to get my whole body in. Like I tried running a bath and waiting for it to warm up, and I was standing in it and it hurt my feet. It was so cold. So I dunked my head under it and shampooed and conditioned my hair. Shampooing took a really long time because it was upside down and most of my grease was up here in the roots. And maybe it wasn't the best idea, but it is what I did. And like, to prove how cold this water was, as I was shampooing my hair, it started to hurt, like almost like a burning sensation. It was so cold, so I had to like let the shampoo sit in my hair for a while because I couldn't wash it all out. I had to like get out of the water. So, you know, really smart idea, Anna. Great job. But I feel clean, and that is the best thing. So, I am the first one to my class today. It is Thursday, it's my last day of class, and my first final is at 9:30, and it's like 9 o'clock right now, so I'm just kind of like studying, and I can't hear very well. I can't, out of my ears right now. They're very stuffy. I apparently have gotten sick. I don't really know, but I'm hoping it passes quickly. I think it is, because I think I had the worst of it like yesterday. I'm not really sure. I cannot tell, but it's gonna be a really beautiful day out, so hopefully this theory test goes well, and then I have my music history test right after, basically. So, and hopefully I have a little bit of time. Maybe, hopefully I finish this theory final in less than an hour, because I think we have 2 hours to do it, so that I will have some time to study for music history. So hopefully I will catch up with you a little bit later. I think me and Jake are going to an amusement park after finals to celebrate, because he has a final at 12:30 and so do I. So he has his theater history at 12:30 and I have my music history at 12:30. So, yep.
My hair.
This is a video. We're at the park! Summertime! I was going to tell you guys something else. I have also been rating my professors on Rate My Professor, and I think it's really important to do that because it is so helpful when choosing classes to have the ratings there to help you choose between professors and see what's right for you. Like, oh, I'm taking a biology class, but I'm really like, I'm a music major or whatever. Or like, I really suck at math, so I want a good teacher. And I want to know that they're a good teacher. I don't want to know, like, I want to know if the class is hard, but like, you kind of get that from the levels, but like, it's good because I was looking at an English class that would meet a requirement, not for like comp, and they were like, this is not a 2000 level class, like this is a 4000 level class workload, don't take it if you're not an English major. And I was like, all right, thank you. Like, so many of the ratings were like, this is really an English major's class, like don't take it if you're not able to do that. And like, I could, because if I hadn't majored in music I probably would have been an English major, but I was like, that's good to know. That's probably too much work for during the semester. If they offered it during the summer, maybe I could do it, but they don't. So I think it's really, really important to go on to Rate My Professors and rate them, and if your professor doesn't show up, please add them. Please add them so that they're on the database, and then they have something there, because I know, like, if I can't find a professor, like, it makes me really, really hesitant to even, like, sign up for the class, because it's like, I don't know anything about them. So, and like, people will be like, oh, there's lots of tests, or like, it's a really assignment-based class, or like, your grade is based on the midterm and the final, or, you know, somebody will say like, oh, this class has lots of extra credit opportunities, or like, this is a really participation focused class, like you get participation points and that's what you're graded on. Like, really important things to know when you're signing up for a class, based on like how you learn and what you're looking for in your university experience or college experience. So yes, rate your professors at ratemyprofessor.com. I think it's very, very important. So that is that. Alright, so this is my breakfast. I'm having honey bunches of oats with almonds and a sliced up banana and some almond milk. And this will probably be the only meal I will get to eat until about 6 p.m. So I think I'm gonna pack a granola bar or something to hold me over a little bit. But it's a little too early to eat something heavier, because I have to leave by like 9:30 to get there on time. So, yep, and this looks really good.